Well, the current state's pretty good. The industry's grown quite a bit. It's more than tripled in the last 10 years acreage-wise. Production is up, but the good news is the consumers are still buying the product. The demand is constantly going up every year. Actually, it's doubled in the last 3 years, so that's good for us. So the industry's good. On the short term, it's good. Acreage is still going in. Um, at some point, we'll hit a point where the demand doesn't go up quite as much. Where that point is, we keep talking about, is it this year, is it next year, is it 5 years? We don't know. Short term, it's good. I would say, like we had a meeting here in January, 5 years certainly looks good, and beyond that, it's hard to say. Do your homework, especially on varieties. I see a lot of people putting the wrong variety in the wrong part of Florida. Florida's a pretty diverse climate as far as blueberries go. In the southern part, which is where a lot of the acreage is going right now, they've added certain varieties that have done really well, and they planted some varieties that aren't doing very well. So do your homework on that, know the cost up front, and try to live within some reasonable expectations. The blueberry business has made a lot of money in the past. Some of those numbers get blown out of proportion, and people really need to understand what it's going to cost them, because it's an expensive crop to pick and harvest and market. They need to see that there's a lot of different ways to grow blueberries, and the means or the ways that they're being grown it's really diverse. And every situation, whether you're going to do it on small acreage or large acreage, there's a lot of different ways to do it. And like I said before, you need to do your research. I think most of the people coming here, besides being exposed to all these different ways of setting up your farm, you get a good understanding of some of the problems with growing blueberries, some of the real benefits. We've got real simple things like what kind of lug you're going to harvest your berries in makes a huge difference if you haven't planned for it right. So being exposed to all these different ideas, I think, is a great takeaway from this meeting.